Taylor posting right now about being nominated for a Grammy. Bitch, shut up. Today is not about you, okay? It is about us trying to see you, but it's not your time to speak, okay? Claire, what did you say about Helen of Troy?
I said that this is like when Helen of Troy started a whole fucking war, and then if she put in the group chat, what are you guys doing later? Do you want to get dinner? Like, we're busy! You did something to us, and now we're busy!
I don't have time for your Grammy.
So at work, they don't care what your name badge says, like what name is on it, as long as you're wearing one, right? And me and my friend switched, just as like a funny little haha, except we never switched back. We've just kind of taken each other's names. Except anytime someone comments on the fact that he's wearing a name badge that says Maddie, he goes, oh, it's short for mattress. So no one's calling him Mattress. He's still Zeke. Except I'm not Maddie anymore. Everybody's fucking calling me Mattress. And I'm like, Zeke, you motherfucker.
So Forbes has a 30 under 30 list, and I have a 25 proposals under the age of 25. And my friends think that I should start sharing my proposal stories. So for my most memorable proposal, it was this guy I met at church during mingling time. Whatever, he asked for my number afterwards. We ended up going on a date, and then after the date, I was like, yeah, I'm never gonna go out with this man again. One night I got tipsy and he asked me out, and I was like, yeah, of course. And after that day, I was like, no. But then every time I tried to call him and end things with him, he would be like, yeah, like my friend just died. I'm in like a really dark spot, blah, blah. And I would be like, how do you end something with someone whose like friend just died? But like he had like a freakish amount of friends dying this like next month. Then COVID happened, and so I go into quarantine in Maryland with my friends, and he would text me, and I would just kind of like not respond, but then he'd be like, 3 of my coworkers died, and I'm like, why is everyone dying in your life? And one day, I'm upstairs in the bedroom, and my friends are downstairs in the living room, and this living room has one of those like second floor like railings, that like with like a little hallway that you can like look down and talk to the people. And I'm sitting up there, I'm doing my work, and I like, get a phone call from him, so I pick up, and I'm like, hello? And he was like, hey, like, how are you? Blah, blah. And I was like, you know, been better. The world's shut down. And he was like, hey, so I've been thinking a lot about us. And I was like, thank God he's going to break up with, like, me so I don't have to, like, end things. You know what I mean? But no, he was like, I've been talking about you to my mom. She thinks you're great, all this stuff. And, like, we've been on 2 dates. Two dates, okay? He was like, you know, she thinks that we should get married. And I'm like, point A to B, how do we get here? It's like, you know, I'm probably gonna be deported. And I was like, what? So he goes on about how much he likes me, how much his mom likes me, which like I've never spoken to his mom before. He was like, Lydia, like, will you marry me? And I said, no. Like, Lydia, like, I really think we should get married. He's like, I like you a lot. And he's like, I'm gonna get deported so I could stay in the country. He goes, you can even divorce me after a few years. And it's like, my mom will even pay for 5 years of your rent. And I was like, tempting, but no. And so I was like, hey, like, this is like really like not gonna work out. It was super awkward. And then he like hung up on me, and he was like super mad. And this whole time I had like walked out of the room, and I was standing on like little like walkway hallway thing, looking down at my friends, like trying to snap and like motion that something was happening on the phone. But like, how do you say, hey, I'm getting proposed to, when they can't hear the conversation? After all of this, he like didn't talk to me for 2 days, and then he started sending me like drunk rap videos that he was filming in Central Park. And here's one.
Manhattan is a city with a lot of corona people. Manhattan is a city with a lot of slim people.
It's like Star Wars Day or whatever. Here is the Barbie collection of Star Wars dolls, ranked from least serve to most serve. Coming in at last place with the least amount of serve is Rey. I'm sorry, Rey, I love a girl boss, really, I promise. But she is giving so little, and you're gonna see it when we get to the other characters, how much they are giving. She is giving nothing. And yeah, I appreciate the details, like the stitching on her leather belt and like the crunchy ass curls or whatever. But what is going on here? I should take points off. Coming in at the second least amount of serve is Leia. Leia has slightly more serve because look at her shoes. They look awesome. Her hair is very detailed. It still looks very crunchy. You're gonna see in a second how little she serves compared to the next most serve. Third least amount of serve, fourth serviest overall is Darth Vader. Look at the cloak. Look at her little body armor. Most importantly, look at her hair. And the bold lip? Serve. Third place for most serve is C-3PO. I'll make myself small so you can appreciate the details. Look at the sequins and the tulle. Look at her hair and her sunglasses. C3PO, you get 4th place for most serve. 3rd place for the serviest is Stormtrooper. And I know what you're thinking. Does she actually bring that much to the table? She's got like a blonde bob. Are you sure? Look at the blue on the inside. Look at that blocky eye makeup. 3rd serviest overall, easy. 2nd place for most serve is Chewbacca. Look at the fur. And I know that's got to be vintage, ethically sourced fur. Fur boots, a fur skirt, fur jacket, fur headband, fur purse. Although she doesn't look like she has very much going on behind her eyes. And also this was the best picture I could find of the back of her. Chewbacca, you get 2nd place, 2nd most serve. And for 1st place, the most serviest of all of the Star Wars Barbies from this collection, C3PO. Thigh-high boots, puffy sleeves, asymmetrical modern art makeup. The long blue pony, that is a thick and high pony. She could be my best friend and I wouldn't invite her to my wedding because she would outserve me. Slay.
Pride Month, I'm a queer entomologist. Here are some insects I need queens to be inspired by. Not saying that I need a dress with a train like that, but I need a dress like a train with that. What? A wig. A wig with a wig. Okay, sheer dress, knits and bits covered. It's not even an insect, it's an arachnid. This moth looks like it's made out of feathers. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
I have a hypothetical question for you. Hypothetical. If you went on a date with someone and after dinner you went back to their place and they ask if you wanted anything to drink and you said, wine would be great, thanks. And they say, are mugs okay? I don't have any wine glasses. And you say, of course. And they pour you a mug of wine. And on your mug, there's a little photo of them, which is very cute. And then they pour themselves a mug of wine. And on their mug is also a photo of them, a different photo. So you're twinning, very precious. You cheers and take those mugs back to their bedroom. And inside the bedroom, above the bed, is a triptych, 3 framed photos. Who's the subject in these 3 photos? Them, only them, doing a variety of activities. Rowing a boat, bicycling, and skipping. Each photo is about 4 feet by 2 feet. You need a moment, so you go to the bathroom and open up their medicine cabinet because you're a creep. And inside of the medicine cabinet is a miniature bobblehead that's clearly been commissioned in their likeness. You go back to the bedroom and they're sipping their wine with their face on it. And next to the bed, it's just a long line of mirrors, like floor to ceiling length mirrors covering the entire length of the wall. And so you sit down and start kissing and they lick your neck and you look up and make eye contact with one of the 3 versions of them and look down and make eye contact with them. And then you look to your side and make eye contact with yourself. My question, hypothetically, is, would you go on a second date with them? And would your mind change if the second date was an extra ticket to the Beyonce concert? Hypothetically, like, what would you do?
Oh, your baby is so cute.
Thanks.
How old?
34 weeks.
So
Do you have the time?
It's 972 minutes past midnight.
Oh my god, I hate how I look old. Oh no, I love how I look. I look like my mom and my grandpa. I can't stop taking nudes with this filter. Like full screen, okay? It's so funny. The best part is you send it and wait to see if they even notice.
Does anyone stan the Jonas Brothers as
many
people?
Many people do.
I can't relate
truly
to that.
Thousands of people.
I just don't find any of them charismatic or interesting enough for me to ever have been like,
I thought Nick
oh my
Jonas
God.
was very funny on that show Scream Queens. I liked that show.
Oh, I didn't watch it.
Oh, okay.
But I just don't, they're all extremely talented, honestly, but none of them have the star quality for me to be interested in their personal lives. I got invited to the premiere of Chasing Happiness. I was invited to be standing behind the barricade. It's their documentary.
Oh, okay.
In 2019. I actually specifically remember the day that I went. I think it was June 3rd, because that was the day before I got an abortion. Anyways. I walked the red carpet at Jonas Brothers Chasing Happiness, right?
Pregnant?
What? You couldn't tell. I wasn't showing or anything.
You chased your happiness all the way to Planned Parenthood.
At least I can say, you know what? A lot of fetuses can't say that they got that close to Kevin Jonas in their time of their life. That baby lived a full ass life. Most people don't get to see all three Jonases plus the wives in their whole lifetime, let alone before they've exited the womb, before they've developed a heartbeat. So I gave that fetus quite a life before I terminated it because I took it. I walked it all the way to Westwood for the Jonas Brothers documentary premiere right before I went to Planned Parenthood.
For Halloween this year, my boyfriend told me he wanted to go as Wallace from Wallace and Gromit. And I've been getting into ceramics, so naturally I made him this.
Escucha las palabras de las brujas, los secretos escondidos en la noche. Los antiguos dioses invocamos ahora la obra de la magia oculta. Esta noche al amanecer hemos llamado al antiguo poder. Aquí ahora las palabras de las brujas, los secretos que se
Millie, where did you get this from? Can I have a look? But how did you... Where has this come from? Millie? Say sorry. Where have you got a potato from? Is this yours? Why and how and where?
Salut! This is the second part of my Italian cicadas apéro. However, they are looking a little bit French because they are decapitated. This one is Louis and this is Marie. However, their decapitation will not inhibit their performance and how Italian they are. Vas-y! Non posso più farlo, Giuseppe tu hai moglie e figli, non voglio essere io, tuo segreto voglio una vita orgogliosa e libera, accetta il fatto di essere gay, bambino gay, sei gay, 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 accetta te stesso e vivi la tua vita piccola mia. And you wanna scream, don't call me kid, don't call me baby, look at this godforsaken mess that you made me. You show me colors you know I can't see with anyone else. Don't call me kid, don't call me baby, look at this idiotic fool that you made me. You taught me a secret language I can't speak with anyone else. You wanna scream, don't call me kid, don't call me baby, look at this forsaken mess that you made me. You showed me colors you know I can't see with anyone else. Don't call me kid, don't call me baby, you look at this idiotic fool that you made me. You taught me a secret language I can't speak with anyone else. And you know damn well, for you I would ruin myself a million little times. That's the thing about illicit affairs and
If you haven't heard, Minnesota is getting a new flag because our old flag is kind of racist. So they asked the people of Minnesota for submissions, and the people of Minnesota did not disappoint. Here are some of my favorites. So these are all from this NPR news article. There's more, and you can go and check them out online. This one seems to be the front runner. We're really big on the loons around here. So this one is sort of a nod to the flags of Scandinavia, but it's with Minnesota Timberwolves colors, our basketball team. And if you didn't know we had a basketball team, please don't feel bad. This one features our iconic dish and contribution to American cuisine, the tater tot hot dish. Now, I know that you probably think that you have big mosquitoes where you live, and unless you are from Aberdeen, South Dakota, I am here to tell you that the mosquitoes in Minnesota are bigger. Here's a loon laser beaming a wall. This one's really cute. It's like a stylized Minnesota as a bobber. There are more serious designs. This one I personally really like. This one is also popular, and I've been seeing this one around a lot. But it would be so good if we went with this one. Big. That's how we say big. I'm so excited. I wonder if we get to vote.
Alright, so the Hunger Games fan base is growing pretty fast, and they want to know what all the ship names of all of the characters are. Okay, what do we have? Katniss and Peeta? Cat P. Are you sure? Either that or penis. Okay, what about Gale and Katniss? Gayness. Is there no other option you could go with? Absolutely not. Okay, what about Coriolanus and Lucy Gray? Loose anus. I really don't think Lucy Olanus. Okay, what about Sejanus and Coriolanus? I mean, it's pretty obvious, right? Please don't. Anus. Why not Coriolanus? Why else would they both have the word anus in their name? Okay, there has to be one that won't sound weird. What about Coriolanus' dad and Casca Highbottom? You mean Crassus Snow and Casca Highbottom? Two boys who also have the word ass in their name? Come on, there has to be something else you can do with it. Snowbottom. Okay, there has to be a ship name that's gonna sound good. What about Finnick and Annie? Fanny.
Over a year ago, I got this guy from the thrift store, and I put him in the washing machine. I did not know he was full of rice. I did not know I was going to cook the rice, but I did cook the rice. After that, I put him outside. This is what he looks like today. He has been dripping algae. But anyway, I want to cut him open and see what the rice looks like. Okay, the head is just stuffing. Oh! Oh yeah. Alice named him Gary. It's your end. This is the end. I cut him open. Oh. What is this? What is this? Oh, this smells horrible. It's like a mix of rice and stuffing. So that's what's inside of Gary.
Allez, Sten, démonte. Et on traverse. Ok, on traverse. Allez, on descend, on saute et on saute. Oui, c'est bien ma chérie. C'est très bien ça.
This is precisely the kind of question that I want to know the answer to. Can 10,000 whales defeat 1 million ostriches? By the way, don't bother me about the fact that I'm wearing a coat inside. It's very cold in my house right now. The only question I have, because I'm sure that this is a completely realistic simulation and that a lot of work went into creating this computer program, and I'm fascinated to finally have an answer for this age-old question of whether 10,000 whales can defeat 1 million ostriches. My first question about the question, though, is whether we've really been fair to the whales, not only because they're outnumbered 100 to 1, but also because they're on land, you know? And like, that's not their natural... What? Okay, well, they're walking. They're walking whales. So already I'm questioning the legitimacy of this programming, because I've seen a beached whale. They're not particularly effective fighting machines, and here are some running whales running at the ostriches in the desert. And I have to say, I'm not an expert in the field of computer programs, but that seems slightly unrealistic to me. And so already, why are those ostriches dying? Oh no, the whales have guns. The whales are armed. Can 10,000 armed whales that somehow know how to run defeat 1 million ostriches? And that's not a question that I've ever had before. Although I have it now. I have it for the first time. I want to know who's going to win. I mean, I do think that it's a little unfair that the whales are armed. I'll just say it. They're already much superior in terms of intelligence, in terms of overall size. It's a lot harder to kill a whale than it is to kill an ostrich. This is an unfair setup, of course, because like they should be in some kind of like half land, half ocean situation where the whales can do at least a little bit of maneuvering, and yet the ostriches aren't completely submerged. Well, it turns out that having a gun makes a massive difference, because it's been bad news for the ostriches almost since the very beginning of this adventure. So I'm getting concerned, I'll be honest, that, whoa, is this, oh, I think that the time is speeding up very quickly, and I mean, it looks like basically 0 whales died in the making of this video. There's basically, all the whales are fine, and the ostriches just got absolutely kerfuffled, I believe is the technical term. So, I would say congratulations to the 10,000 whales, but they're armed, you know? Takes away from it a little bit, I think.
Lover. 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 Lover.
What's going on? What's cracking?
If I have an orange, can you peel it?
I'm sorry?
The orange. Will you peel it?
Do you want me to go to the store and buy you an orange?
Will you peel the orange?
Do you want me to... I'm so lost. Do you want me to go to the store? I'll buy you an orange. Do you need an orange?
Will you peel the orange?
You want to peel before I get in the house? What? Okay, what do you want me to do with the orange? What?
I am perfectly capable of peeling the orange.
I know that. I'm not saying you're not.
Will you peel the orange?
Do you need me to peel the orange for you? Are you asking me to peel you? You want me to go to the store, buy an orange, and peel it?
If I have an orange,
okay,
will you peel it?
Okay, is this like a thing? What, I don't know. What...
I have an orange.
Where?
Will you peel it?
Where's the orange? I'm so perplexed. Babe, you gotta level with me here. Compromise. Just speak to me. Do you want me to go buy you an orange? Or you want citrus? Do you need vitamin C? You got scurvy? What's going on? You don't have scurvy. Perfect. We're not pirates. I'm so happy. Do you need me to get you an orange and peel it? Are you doing a video? Do you need something with an orange?
Will you peel the orange?
Babe, I would be delighted to peel an orange for you in any capacity. I'm just so lost. Do you need me to get you an orange? Okay. What would you like from me?
I'm satisfied.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna play Yu-Gi-Oh!
I love you.
I love you too.
Hey guys, we're gonna make a costume with me. Sorry, we're gonna start with some ice. Sorry, we don't have ice, and I swear to you guys, I'm not fucking poor, but we're gonna have to use this because it's the only frozen rock I have. Okay, that's like more than a martini glass. Okay. Oh, I just like literally slit my fucking finger open. 2 limes. I'm juiced. Hold on. Normally never use these because I'm so fucking gritty. I just do with my hands. But everyone's like, oh my god, it's Gorilla Grip. Gorilla Grip for real on that. Shit, that one was already squeezed. Who the fuck is cleaning this mess up tomorrow? Yeah. Oh, we got that little. Okay. Triple sack orange. Wait. Bianca, this is like the whole fucking, like, entire fucking the whole fucking bottle. Guys, seriously? If you can see, like, it's like up to the top. Like, this is making like 20 martinis. But 1 for me. Yeah. We know, bitch. So, we are gonna figure this mess out tomorrow. Okay, there's like 20 more martinis in here. Oh, it's boiling, it's boiling. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Strong as fuck. I like this.
This scientific journal has rightfully been getting blasted ever since they let this paper get published in their peer-reviewed journal, which had this amazingly and obviously incorrect image of rat balls in it generated from AI with similarly wrong captions like isloctal stem L's. It did get rat right though. Uk and ratat. And it doesn't stop there. There were 2 more AI-generated images that were just as wrong, maybe worse in it. Like this one, which has the famous jack, 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 tat signaling pathway in it, as well as complete gibberish. I mean, this is an alien language right here. I mean, this is just all so obviously gobbledygook that I'm surprised any human let this get through. This paper has since been retracted, and the editor and reviewers are in understandably hot water, but it should be noted that Frontiers In has many different special issues journals, so this one in particular was Cell and Developmental Biology, which is a fairly reputable journal with a relatively high impact factor between 5.5 and 6.5, which is how scientific journals are measured for their impact. The volume of published papers that a scientist puts out is a big part of their academic record and prestige, and that creates an incentive to push through some less than perfect articles for some not so scrupulous researchers, and this shows how AI can exacerbate this problem, especially in lower quality and less editorially strong journals.
Behind her back, her best mates laughed, and they nicknamed her the Bolter.